Hi, I'm Liz Bramwell from Rustic Kitchen Boston, home of The Cooking Show. Each week, I host a live cooking show in our unique broadcast kitchen studio, right here inside the restaurant. Here's some clips from last week's show. We call them Small Bites.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your host, Elizabeth Gray.
Tonight's first course is going to be a small sampling of a tuna tartare, a little bit of tamari vinaigrette, as well as some spicy condimento, a little pistachio cracker. You're going to love it. And then for dinner, you'll be enjoying a pan-seared sesame and soy crusted tuna. Right, we're serving that rare over wasabi mashed potatoes, tempura fried green beans, and a small salad of arugula, carrot, and cucumber.
Nice.
Yes, I know, it's gonna be good. So, now, speaking of tuna, how many of you have heard of or seen the TV show Wicked Tuna? Raise your hand. Fabulous. So, I do have a special treat for you this evening. One of the stars of Wicked Tuna is here with us in this studio, right? And I do want you to give him the same warm welcome that you gave to me when I came in here, to my buddy Scott Ferrio. Get a little of that on that one. As you can see, Scott is very shy, all right? He's an incredibly shy guy, so I'm gonna need you all to help me throughout the evening bring him out of his, his shell, or his skin, or his scales, or whatever you'd like to.
Scales.
So, Scotty, I hope you're not too embarrassed. I did put together a little video of all of my favorite clips.
No, you didn't.
I did. Well, I would love to show you the video clip.
Okay.
Good? Jim, will you do me a favor? Please roll das footage.
Guggen, who parks right next to you, only bad things can happen.
Oh, come over there! I'll kill you!
I got scream and yell at this, and he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong because he has no idea, because he's a Guggen.
A little more. Bump it and bump it, Donna. Go forward, go forward.
This!
What they don't realize is the effort it takes to reel one of these things in.
Come on, let's go. You guys are late. Let's go. Pick up the pace. You're gonna pick it up and bring it over my head. Get your ass bad.
This is what it's all about.
There are no secrets in tuna fishing. You just have a great attitude. That's
Woo! Yay!
That was good.
So, Scotty, I brought you a gift.
Hey, I know that guy.
So, for those of you who have never seen a full-size tuna one and you just go to a restaurant and get a perfectly, seared piece of it, this is what it looks like before I get my hands on it. This is yellowfin tuna, right? What do you catch, Scotty?
We target bluefin tuna fish,
Gotcha.
which is in Japan, it's the primary fish that they love for sushi.
Do you want to give them an idea of the range of price per pound?
It's funny, when the boat price, the price we were actually paid for the fish, is really just a small portion of what they actually sell it for in Japan. So there are fish that actually get sold at auction in Japan that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. We never had one of those.
That's right, because you'll always be in business and you'll always be making money off of them. All right, so I'm gonna build a very simple vinaigrette, lemon vinaigrette. It's a vinaigrette we use in-house. I love it. All right, so a little honey in here. Now we're gonna wait until the very end to season our vinaigrette with salt and pepper. And ideally what I'm gonna do is just stand here and very slowly whisk in my oil.
Get Scotty to say, real, 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 real.
What is the Nantucket sleigh ride?
Nantucket sleigh ride. The Nantucket sleigh ride is actually pretty frightening. If you paid attention to the little sizzle reel, you saw a dragger I was screaming at. What happens is a dragger, he has a big net, he's dragging along the bottom of the ocean, and he's scooping up all the fish that are on the bottom. When we're anchored up, our anchor is in the water up to 400 feet away from our boat. These draggers who think they own the ocean, unfortunately, they will, if you're in their way, they will come by you and try to scare you out of the way. They want you to actually pick up your anchor and move because you're in their fishing area, their ocean. For the most part, we're not going to move. In the hierarchy of fishing, if you're anchored up in fishing, you're at the top of the totem pole, and other boats have to maneuver around you. In this instance, we stayed anchored. Big dragger came by us and tried to scare us. He circled all the way around, and he actually scooped up our anchor. So he keeps going, zoom! Now he's got your anchor, and he's dragging you along with him.
That's horrifying.
It is scary because there are times when we are bridle anchored, it's off the side of the boat, and in those instances, they actually could flip the boat, take the boat and flip it right over. That's a Nantucket sleigh ride.
What is your best or funniest or coolest story about fishing, or like a fish tale?
The bounty hunters, you see it now, is the Duffy style Downey's boat. Prior to that, we had a sport fishing boat. And 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we used to fish out of a fighting chair. We used to actually fight the tuna fish out of those chairs.
And by fight, you mean reel in?
Yeah, reel in,
Okay.
yes. So in the fighting chair, you have what's called a bucket harness, all right? The bucket harness is what sits around your ass and has two straps. It comes up and hooks on the reel. So if you're fighting a fish correctly, you're using most of your legs as leverage, not using a lot of your upper body and arms. So it's leverage. You're pushing back on the bucket harness, back and forth with your legs on the bucket and reeling, and back and forth, reeling and back. So as this process is going, this fish was huge to boot. I mean, he took a run and he went zoom. He went way, buried us on the dacker, way into the dacker on the reel. So he knew it was a big fish. So as I'm fighting this fish, forward, reel, back, pull, reel. The bucket harness is riding up and down on my ass. It's like up and down, and
Like in a dirty way or a good way?
in the end, it wasn't.
He did not answer that because he said dirty or good. He did not answer.
Avoiding the answer to the question.
In the end,
Everybody
it wasn't
use your
good.
imagination.
So, as we fight this fish, as I'm fighting this fish, and an hour goes by, and I'm feeling a little breeze. I'm like,
Wait, a good breeze or a bad breeze?
a bad breeze.
All right.
So, and I'm hearing like the rest of the crew starts to laugh. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Through the motion of the bucket harness, dragged my shorts down around my ankles. So there I am. Oh yeah, butt naked, fighting a fish, and the rest of the crew is just hysterical laughing. From that day on, hey, Flash! I'm like, pull my pants up. They wouldn't do it. They made me fight that fish with, my junk hanging out.
Let's have a cheers. Cheers to Scotty's junk. Here is my sesame crusted tuna. What do you think, guys?